We got a bunch of XRP ETFs coming up, but will the delay stop them? Speaking of ETFs, over 30 were filed with the SEC in one day. Crypto is heating up. BTC, massive inflows. Altcoin season, price action, we'll talk about it along with...
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
30 ETFs filed with the SEC in one day. All right, government, stop shutting down, open up, and start approving these damn ETFs. Like the XRP ETFs that are due this month. Yes, everyone, we've got them this month. Now, before we get into the crypto news, you know the deal. You, the viewer, matter most. That's why I share your comments at the beginning of every video. Who are we starting off with today? Shane Wilkins is my man. Klaus, you have been my favorite person to watch and learn from this season. Gonna be amazing. I'm addicted. I cannot wait until we get past the government shutdown, get into ETF juicy action, and then what? Start talking about rate cuts and regs. Peter Gozner's hanging out with us and says, there's been so much good news lately and has done a shit for the price of XRP. I'm getting the feeling it's going to be a big nothing burger with a shit shake when regs and ETFs are approved. I don't think so. I know what you're talking about, Peter. It has been frustrating because here we are. We're back talking about XRP right at the $3 mark. We didn't stay above 3. I told you, as soon as we got rejected, right around that 310 mark, the market was going to start pushing it back, and that's exactly what happened. But I really believe that the ETFs are going to be juicy. By the way, here are those candlesticks. 2 different attempts right here to breach 310. Couldn't do it. That's how I knew we were going back. The XRP is not going to push north until we get the government shutdown figured out. I know what you're thinking, though, Peter. A lot of us are frustrated. Stephen White says 3.14159. Well done, Pi. Says over 3 is definitely second base. 10 to 12 is a hit it and quit it. Market cap above ETH. That's wife and kids talk. Yeah, that's when you don't pull out. That's when you put a ring up on that action. Heat map, Bitcoin 122,471. ETH is 4503. Look at ETH. XRP and a lot of the alts essentially going sideways, down less than 1% in the last 24 hours. BNB at 1150 while Sol's at 229. XLM fans are battling 40 cents. Altcoin season 63 out of 100, which means what? BTC is holding its value a little bit better during the alts, during the government shutdown. That's okay, because when the government shutdown's over, we're going to go back into what? Juicy altcoin season like this. Yes. Volume 192 billion. That is a lot for a Saturday morning, everyone. I'm going to keep an eye on volume because we saw some big volumes going into Friday, and on Friday, I don't know, maybe the market's going to start trading knowing the shutdown is going to be over soon. BTC ETFs kickstart October with 3.2 billion in inflows in the second best week on record. The second best week ever, so I get it. Things were rough, but take it. Look at the inflows from BTC. On the 2nd of October, nearly 1 billion in inflows with just BTC alone, with ETH having $250 million. So a really nice upswing here with the ETFs. We got overall market cap of the crypto market, $4.17 trillion. So BTC ETFs are roaring. We're going to talk about 30 more ETFs filed and XRP ETFs. Pi Network warning. Hack fears grow after dubious post on X. Earlier this week, one of Pi Network's co-founders, Dr. Shangzheng Fan, announced that the project had deployed a new decentralized exchange, automated market maker pools to help with blockchain stuff. The tools allow pioneers to experiment directly on token swaps. The update stirred huge enthusiasm across the community. One dubious account, which is not official behind the crypto project, all highlighted the keys of it. Here's the problem, though. Pi Network co-founder Nicholas Kolkis forwarded the post, sparking speculation that hackers may have breached his X account. Meanwhile, this is your chart of Picoin. One of the biggest flops of recent history in crypto. Touched almost $3 back in February. Is now off 90% to 26 cents. It seems like no matter what happens with Picoin, they can't get out of their own way. They've got token unlocks they got to worry about. There's hacks that they worry about. And a lot of people can't even unlock their tokens that they've been clicking on for a while. Sorry, Picoins. Melting faces? Don't think so, girlfriend. Over 30 crypto ETFs filed with the US SEC in one day. That's 30 ETFs in a day. 2 asset managers filed over 30. Yesterday, Rex and Osprey filed for 21 ETFs. with Litecoin, Link, Aave, Avalanche, etc. Ooh. For contact applications, ADA, Hype, Sui, and TRX products included a proposal to allow holders to stake. Here's a whole list of them right here. XLM ETF from Rex Osprey, Crow, Dot, HBAR ETF, a whole bunch of them. Meanwhile, the asset manager Defiance ETFs LLC also applied for a bucket load of leverage ETFs with the SEC on Friday. Some of them for cryptos. It filed 3x long and short products for BTC, ETH, and others. This is freaking awesome. Gerasi noted, and this is Nate Gerasi, noted that this was just the beginning. He expects the SEC to receive an applications for any crypto ETF you can possibly imagine. Oh, baby. XRP ETFs, yeah. Deadlines are in October. The financial world's gaze remains firmly fixed on the SEC's coming decisions. Now, this is going to be happening in the 3rd and 4th week of October, okay? So, as long as the government shutdown gets done before then, we should be okay with these ETFs. 6 ETF applications with the deadline approaching later in October. Investors, especially in the XRP community, are eagerly awaiting the SEC's verdict on Grayscale, Core Trust, Bitwise, Canary Capital, Wisdom Tree, and CoinShares XRP ETF. Honestly, this is going to let us know exactly how the 4th quarter is going to roll. Speaking of, crypto hacks dropped 22% in September. I think that's great. We're starting to fix this. You want to get more money in from traditional finance? We got to fix all these hack scams and schemes. In an October 2nd post, PeckShield flagged UXLink's 44 million exploit as last month's last target. The social Web3 project was first hit in September, and they drained a bunch of... Either way, this is way less. We used to see billions of dollars flow out of crypto with hack scams and schemes, and now only 127 million in September. I like it. XRP, like I said, we're back at the friend zone at $3. Volume down 22% to 5.8 billion. That's still very strong. I want to see if the volume holds up, though, through Sunday. The big key for XRP is this, and I've been talking about it. Right now, the market is like, no, we're not going to let you over 310. We're going to float you around the $3 mark. So, as we've gotten more shutdown news, XRP started going up. Like I said, tried to breach it, pushed back down. Now holding strong at the $3 mark. Lows on these last 2 candlesticks right here, 298.6 back to back. So XRP fans, what are you waiting for? You're waiting for the ETFs. You know what else you're waiting for? You're waiting for us to break out of the friend zone and go into the juice zone. We got regs, rate cuts, ETFs, and more pro-crypto news coming this 4th quarter. Let's just get through the shutdown, and then we can start enjoying the over 30 ETFs and the 6 XRP ETFs due in just a couple weeks. Kick the can all you want, girlfriend, but you ain't shutting us down. And remember, we still got CPI data, rate cut decision from the Fed coming up. This is all before those XRP ETFs are due. So we're going to have a whole ton of news for the rest of this month to keep updated with. Shutdown, regs, maybe. It all depends on how long the shutdown goes. Because remember, the same people that are working on regs are dealing with the shutdown. So if the shutdown looms, the regs are going to be pushed back. ETFs, rate cuts, lots of juicy action. Uptober? Sure. How about Upvember? Up December? No, December is my month because I'm Santa Claus. I'm going to bring you even good juice in the month of December. Why? Because guess what? We got even more ETFs due in December, along with what, everyone? More money flowing in. 4th quarter juice. We're living it. We just got to get through the shutdown. XRP's in the friend zone. So am I. Wife's still not feeling good. Friend zone. Denied. If I was XRP right now, I would be at the $2.70 mark. Not touching shit. Choo-choo what? Choo-choo bitches.